So guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, base Jaxx Air Conduction True Wireless Ear Cuffs. Now you can find these at Five Below for the whopping price of $8, so it's not expensive at all. I was actually surprised seeing this there. This is what caught my eye and it made me buy it because I actually like the ear cuff design. And there are going to be some people out there that see this and not really know what they're getting themselves into. But anyhow, let's talk a little tech specs before we before we open up this video and unbox everything. Bluetooth 5.3. As you see, it does have a charging case. They fit inside the case. USB-C. Bluetooth range is about 32.8 feet. I haven't tested the actual full 32.8 feet, but it's roughly about 32 feet or so before it disconnects or breaks up when you walk away from the device. So it's a decent distance, normal distance. 10 hours of battery life maximum, so you're getting a couple hours charging a headset. Then you got to pop it back inside the case. 10mm drivers. I do not see anything that says anything about the IP rating. And to be honest, with this design and at this price point, I don't really expect much coming from that. But with that being said, let's unbox this together to see if this is actually worth the asking price. So as soon as you open everything up, get this out of the way, this is everything that we see here. We have the instructions, a USB-C cable right here, which isn't too long or anything like that. And if you choose to use your own USB-C cable, you feel free and go ahead and do that. But I would just say hold on to this one because it is under 6 inches or so. You have the actual earbuds themselves that are currently inside the case, and then you have the instructions. So what I'm going to do right here is show you guys the instructions first so we can get this out of the way. So I'm going to open this up. And for anyone that needs the instructions, it shows you about product overview. It shows you the specifications down there in case you needed to know a little bit more about it. How to wear the earbuds. Of course, you have the power on, power off instructions, pair, reconnect the wireless ear cuffs with your mobile device, disconnect it. Basically, you can manually turn them on, turn them off. And right here, you have the answer call, end call functions, charging the ear cuffs, charge the case itself. So basically, basic instructions. I'm going to leave this up here for anyone that needs to screenshot this real fast, because you may have lost this design. You might have lost the instructions. Apologize for that, guys. It's early in the morning, so if I'm doing this review. And I'm going to flip it back over right here so you can go ahead and just screenshot what you need. Now, that being said, here are the earbuds themselves. Surprisingly, this case is not that big. So on the back of it, you have the USB-C right here. If you pop it open, these are the buds themselves, which I got to be honest, I like the way that they look, believe it or not. I'm going to go ahead and assume that the bigger part is the back and this part is the front. So let me kind of show you what I mean. This is going to be get that out of the way so get the focus going. This is going to be the front of the earbud with the microphone that you talk through, and this is going to be the back where the charger port is. And this is the flashing light. So when you see this flashing, when you take them both outside of the case, they're going to go in sync mode and sync to one another. Of course, I'm going to show you how to do that in the next section. But so far, I think these are some pretty nice looking headphones. They actually feel pretty good too, believe it or not. It's like this, I'm not sure what this soft silicone or soft material is, but I actually like it. To be honest with you, I wished the more expensive buds had this soft design right here, because if it did, they feel comfortable in the ear already with other earbuds, but I do think that this is going to be easier for people to put into their ear without scraping because of the soft design, and I appreciate them doing that. But so far, it seems like a pretty solid product in how it looks and how it feels, and it kind of resembles the JLab Flex, though this case is much smaller, I will admit that. But with that being said, let's go over to the next section. I want to show you guys how to actually sync this product. The syncing process is going to be very, very easy. So normally there's two ways to sync earbuds. You can either open up the case and they automatically sync to one another, but that normally happens with a better brand of earbud. 9 times out of 10, which we're going to do the second method, which we're going to take the case, we'll take the earbuds out of the case. And I'm going to let these guys just kind of sync to one another right now while they're doing so. And then I'm going to go to the settings right here. Just follow me. Whether you're using an whether you're using an iPhone or an Android device or a Nintendo Switch or even a Steam Deck, something that has Bluetooth, you're going to follow the same instructions. So we're just going to go ahead and hit pair. These should be in pairing mode, and here we go. It's called the Air Cuffs. Tap that. For Android users, it's going to ask you if you want to allow it to access your contacts and call history. You do not have to let it do that. I'm just doing that for the video. Sometimes earbuds actually read back the name that's calling you, so I would just say test that out with the different earbuds. But, you know, for Apple users, when you hit Bluetooth, it's going to automatically sync it when you tap the product. Same with Steam Deck, same with a Nintendo Switch. Android, on the other hand, asks you to actually connect. I don't know if that's a safety feature or not, but it is what it is. But follow these simple instructions and these earbuds will be connected for you without a problem. So I have both earbuds in my ear. Right side over here, left side over here. And I gotta be completely honest with you, these are not comfortable at all, to be honest. Now, if you have smaller ears, it's not gonna be a problem for you. But if you have bigger ears or normal size ears, and again, I don't know exact diameters of normal size ears, but I will say that just getting them on is a struggle in itself, in my opinion. And then as they sit on your ear, to be honest, they're not very comfortable. I feel like they're squeezing the inside of my ear right here, and it actually is starting to get sore. And I only had them in for about 15 to 20 minutes, and that's not with me playing music. I also want to just note that in order to place them inside of your ear in the first place, this has zero flexibility whatsoever. So normally you sort of place the earbud on the top of your ear and kind of just slide it in like so and go down. And while it looks easy that I did that, the reason is because I'm used to using ear clip earphones. Now, for comparison wise, watch this. These are the JLab Flex earbuds, which I still have. I still like these, even though the sound cords are my favorite. With one hand, I just slipped it right on my ear. Problem is solved. Now, some of you may think, oh, well, you know, it's going to slip out. No, it's not. And then it has complete flexibility for comfort. This has zero flexibility whatsoever. And as you move it up and down, I actually feel this rubbing against the back of my ear, and it is extremely uncomfortable to do so. You can tell that they made these in a hurry and they weren't really thinking about the consumer itself. Right here, they're not comfortable at all. So for the person that buys this, you might like the clip design and you may put it on and not think of anything of it because it's your first time using clip. Oh, whoops, let me stop that, my bad. You might wear these for the first time and think to yourself, well, you know, I mean, they're clips, they feel good to me, it's my first time buying them, and you will be correct about that. But if you try any other brand, you're going to notice that no, there's no wiggle room, there's no flexibility. You may feel soreness right here, and if you do, take them out immediately. I don't really suggest these just on the fit and feel alone, but regardless, this is a full review. So let's go over to the next sections to see how good, you know, sound quality and things like that is. So I don't need to make this a big section. We're going to talk about the gaming experience and the quality of sound. And they're both crap. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. It's not very good at all. I tried this with the iPhone 15 Plus to see if I got better quality of sound. I did not. I tried this with the OnePlus 12R, the current phone that I'm using, and I tried this with a Steam Deck. And to be completely honest with you, it just doesn't sound good. The volume is extremely low. I don't know why it's so low. I don't know if I have a defective pair or not, which I'm willing to buy another one in order to see if maybe it's a defect, but I highly doubt it is. The way these fit, this piece is in the ear, and technically with open ear clip designs, because this is an open ear clip design, you're supposed to be able to hear this and hear other people. If someone has a conversation with me, it will completely overpower these buds. The maximum volume for these earbuds are not good at all. It is extremely low. When I say extremely low, I'm talking like if you put this on maximum, I don't even know what to compare it to because the sound is so low. It's incredibly low. So low, in fact, that if I was to turn my air conditioner on right over here, it would drown out the phone calls, it seems, and it would drown out the music quality of what I'm hearing. So to be honest with you, if we're just talking about quality of music alone, I would never suggest this to anyone. Even if you're buying something for them for Five Below, there are other better bass Jaxx headphones that have superior sound by far on this. And again, I know others are in-ear design, so it's meant for you to be able to hear it better. But this quality, the volume, and I know I'm repeating myself like I'm beating a dead horse. I just have to reiterate this. I don't think that this has good quality at all. Just being completely honest with you, it is not. This isn't going to drown out any background noise whatsoever. If you're walking around your house and you're cleaning like I did, the vacuum cleaner overpowered it. Regular conversation overpowered it. The cats running back and forth overpowered it. The volume just isn't there. And again, for smaller ear people, you may not have this problem. But for me, which I think I have normal size ears, or people that have bigger ears, I don't see these working in terms of fit and fill or music quality. And I don't have anything honestly positive to say about it. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So to answer the question whether this is actually worth it, if you followed the rest of the video, you already know my answer. But for the person that skipped down to this part, no, I even gave him a second chance. I did end up switching these out at Five Below because I was thinking that the maximum volume was extremely low. And it still sounds awful. The fit and feel, honestly, this squeezes your ears so tightly that I don't really suggest this to anybody because it's not going to feel very comfortable over time. Now, once it's actually on the ear, it does give a little relief, but you shouldn't have to go through that. It's just too tight in general. I don't know what they were thinking when they made this. I'm starting to think that some companies make headphones and never bother placing them on their ears. It's just a cheap imitation to the ones that already exist. And granted, even though it's $8, normally the fit and feel of Jaxx headphones is actually pretty good. So I don't want to sit here and bash the company, but I do have to bash this product. It is not a good product. They put more effort into the box art than to the actual earbuds themselves. They do not sound good. They do not feel good. There's nothing really positive about the headset outside of it being an ear clip. There's nothing else for me to really say. And to be honest with you, if you see this review and you see others review this product, maybe it's something that they saw that I didn't see. But again, I just don't see this as being a very decent product in general. I don't see the longevity of it. It feels terrible. It sounds terrible. Even though I'm just repeating it over and over again, that's just generally how I feel about this product right here. And yeah, that's all I got to say. But anyway, like and subscribe like always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, be safe. Peace.